Hey.
Huh? What is it?
Don't be scared.
I'm not. I don't like you. Tell me, why do you... You're an animal.
I'm not an animal. I'm a hunter.
A hunter?
Boar, duck.
So you are an outlaw. No.
The king?
Yes, you've never even heard about him, have you? You only know how to rob and...
The Lord and King of has spent 7... He has conquered the before him.
What are you
He's from the...
Hey, you see that? Over there in the there is something there. It looks like a head. What is it?
A deer. It broke through the ice and died.
Children! Martha, wake up, dear.
Who's she?
We met in the forest. I'm Jack's mother. Come here, Jack.
Did you find him?
Yes, dear, we did.
The baby is safe. The monk brought...
But we won't go there now.
I have.
If I'd known you lived this close, my Agnes might have been saved.
Don't fool yourself. When a woman is bleeding inside, it either stops... All you can do is keep her warm. And you... I'm sorry. But the living... Jack, give the children some soup, will you? Will you be able to get work soon?
Hard to say. People don't usually hire a new master builder in winter. Too cold for stirring water. Sometimes you get lucky, but not this year.
Thank you, Jack.
Some time ago I had work in. They offered me the post of builder for the Castellan. It would have kept me busy for the rest of my...
What happened?
I refused. All I cared about was working on a
You can do better than to build churches.
Well, I worked on one once. That was good work. I won't ramble on now. But if you ask Martha, she'll tell you everything about it.
You know, a man like you should not...
No.
Women die in labor. Men abandon their children. It is rare.
Is that what happened?
No. That is... All I can say is, I raised him alone in this cave. On law. Just us and the forest.
How do you get by?
We hunt, we gather. It works well enough for us two to survive. You can thank Jack for my little cub caught his first deer today, all by himself.
I'm impressed. Eat well, children. You'll need your strength.
And so do you, Master. Go on, tuck it.
I will. Well, they're asleep now. So, what is it?
I told you that the monk had taken the baby to a small cell nearby. It's true, but I advise you to stay.
What? Why?
Because you abandoned it.
Then... I have to own up to what I've done. I have to take...
Think for a moment. A baby needs a lot of care.
But what am I to do then? I don't know a thing about hunting. I'm a mason.
Leave the baby with the monk. He'd be warm and fed. You wouldn't have to carry him while you look for... And when you do find something, you can...
Since Agnes died, I don't know.
You're a good man, Tom Builder. You also don't have... Jack and I will have to leave this place soon. The winter is too... We could all...
I have my hands full.
I can help you take care of... If you promise to teach me... We may be strangers now, but...
The living must take care of the living.
Yes.
That night I dreamed of a strange... There were small castles, dead deer. In that dream I tightly held my mother's hand, watching the kind giant and learning his mysterious ways.
My brother is as stubborn as you, but I trust him. My pony needs to be fed. Should I take some? I will take just a couple. There you go. You're still hungry, aren't you? I already took some. I shouldn't take two. My pony should be fed. Do I just take some hay? My pony needs to be... Why would the bishop see me? St. John's Chapel is smaller than... Here. Oh, why must I be so nervous? I trust Francis.
How can I help?
I have come to see...
Who may I tell the...
I am the...
And what may I... The bishop insists that I ask.
I am afraid I can only tell...
The bishop wishes to know...
In this case, we will have...
Wait here. Did I not tell you to...
Oh.
Come in, the bishop. The Right Reverend Bishop Wailerin Bygod.
Please, sit down.
Thank you, Right Reverend.
Please, call me Wailerin. It seems you were a little impatient. But of course, there is nothing wrong. Timothy informed me.
St. John in the Forest, Right Reverend.
Then you must be.
I'm surprised, you know.
As bishop, So,
Well, God...
I wish God would confer. Tell me, Prior Phil. Timothy said that you were...
I expect you know that... with the blessing.
Already? I had heard of... This is very good. As bishop, I am... Of course, the church can never be involved. Now, how do you... Ah, your brother Francis is work...
Excuse me. No, I heard. Unfortunately, I read.
You both must be very... But why are you bringing... Tell me, Philip.
Was I wrong to come to you? Maybe I should have taken the letter to the...
Eustace is ungodly, arrogant, grasping. Philip, how did you...
I found it among I am staying there.
Prior May he rest. Did he not order...
You know...
Sub-prior remedial...
I asked them not to burn.
Well...
Yes.
Timothy... And did you find...
No. The messenger carrying it had an... A war would cost...
God thunders...
He does great things. The Book of Job. But this is not...
I will call on friend. Pray for us that we can put an end to Bath. You did a brave thing for our church. A brave thing. You'll go back to Kingsbridge Priory.
I will.
And,
I shan't. I should get going. Time to leave, old friend.
Did you pack enough food? It will be a while before you get to eat smoked venison again.
Yeah, I took some.
anyone seen Martha?
She said she had to piss.
All right. I'll go get her.
You're a mason too, right?
Uh-huh.
So, what have you built so far? I'm sure Jack would love to hear about your work.
Houses.
They're looking for you.
I don't want to leave. I don't want to...
I've got a slingshot.
Maybe you could teach me.
I will.
Papa usually, but he can't always be around.
You need to learn to do.
I want to, but and I want to stay here.
This knight is Charles the Great.
Oh. Am I his prince?
You are. Together, you are brave and...
All right. I have to stay steadfast.
Come on. We're going on a great...
On our way, I told Martha the names of my trees. There was the birch, Jerusalem, and the oaks, Alexandria and Byzantium. Finally, we arrived at a large road. By noon, we had reached the edge of town. Mother gave us some dry prunes to chew while she argued with Tom whether we should head directly to town or... As we approached the building, Tom noticed the cold in Mother's eyes. Although she had agreed to accompany him to the bishop, she had... A servant to the Bishop of Shiring agreed to talk to Tom. He was hesitant, but not unwilling to hire a master builder for the winter. "I am sorry," he said, not unkindly. "Maybe the Earl of Shiring will hire you. His castle is nearby, and I heard he may be in..."
You don't know me. You're misjudging whatever it is I did. I'm willing to forgive your mistake if you accept my offer now.
This is all about family honor to you, isn't it? Perhaps I should tell you about my mother. She was a happy person who loved to laugh and tell stories, but father made her miserable. Oh, he's not a bad man, but solemn and strict. She hated...
Are you saying you don't like...
You're so self-centered. You have no refinement, and you can barely...
One day, you will see that you are wrong.
All right. Let's hope it's...
Yeah.
Alfred, keep an eye out. I'll be right back. And boys...
An eye out for what?
Papa wants him to look for things that are broken.
Some people don't know they need a mason until you show them.
Papa could fix their walls, or build a house.
One man can build an entire house? I want to see.
Learn what you can, but don't stray too far.
Ugh. Why won't anyone just give me something to eat?
Stay sharp, Jack. See that knight over there? He may seem harmless, but he is just because we are out of the forest.
Hello, Jack. Have you ever been to...
No.
Castles are very safe.
Mother told me stories about
Oh,
like the one about Tristan and Isolde. They drank a...
I know that one. Jack, do you think it would be so nice to...
Hey, boy, come here. Say, what do you think?
He's nice.
Well, let me tell you something. He may seem nice, but he really doesn't care about it. The day my mother died, I tried to help by looking for water for soup, but he just scolded me. So take my advice. If you and your mother want to stay, you better learn to shut up. That's all I'm saying.
Why don't you go and find... He can tell you a lot more.
I can't believe the Earl refusing. How scandalous.
Well, William Hamley is an
Hello,
idiot.
my
I
name
wouldn't
is
marry
Jack.
him either. She deserves someone better. Such a very bright and charming girl.
No, she's a...
Watch your step, you little twit.
Don't mind him, boy. That's just William. He was hoping for a princess, but all he got...
What's he doing?
is dignity.
Look, you strike me as...
Then something else, maybe?
Well, unfortunately, actually, it's quite...
I understand. Thank you for your... Walk with me, boy.
I'm sorry, boy. The lady...
Lady Aliena.
A charming young woman.
Like a prince.
Well, although, I suppose... For now, she is just the Earl of...
I want to see the...
My, you are just as rude as her previous visitor, aren't you? Oh,
Can I see...
may I?
May I?
As I said already, at least not any scoundrels. Not after that. She'd rather enjoy some quiet. But now, don't start singing.
May I see the lady?
I told you she is not... She prefers someone a little more...
Hamley?
Yes, Percy... And farewell to you.
We have followers all over the south.
Of course.
A title doesn't.
I don't... Is that why you...
We only know what's... But Earl Robert.
Together we can...
Not all of it. Now, be quiet.
So, have you heard about anyone else who might need a mason?
Last summer they were building at the monastery in Shaftesbury, but they might be finished now.
Even a fool can see these buildings need work. If the Earl's not worrying about his stalls and his...
What do you need work?
It pays. Not everyone can...
No?
No. People like the laws in town. If everyone did whatever they liked.
Can't you work?
Not if we want to eat.
They refused you.
Oh, just because work rarely falls into one's lap. I'll give this place a look over while you tell your mother to be...
What are you looking?
Something to convince the Earl that keeping... Could be something small, like washed out mortar or a... Yeah, I need to see the hole before I can carve.
Alfred is angry.
What? Why?
He says you're selfish.
Thank you for telling me. I will talk to him.
Did you know that?
Well, I heard the Earl has a daughter. I'm going to talk to some people. And if you see something I can...
What is it, boy? You just want to stand there and... Let's see what you've...
Are you a knight?
No talking. You're good. Could kill a boar with that stare. You ever tried that, boy?
No, but I...
You know what had happened to a boy?
Only the king.
Aye, or the queen for... Used to be that anyone could hunt. Decent and all... At least when it comes...
Are you a knight?
I'll be... Would have risked my life for nothing. Be warned that being a knight costs you, especially... Damn, if only I'd known.
Will you be fighting soon?
Why are you asking? All right, let me tell you. What color?
Brown.
Nice. Mine's grey, like... But that's a secret, isn't it? For my shite's colour, so you'd better keep that to yourself.
Will you be fighting?
Still need to know if you... What's my... Excellent. Looks like you can keep your... You want to be in on the real deal? Then just say the words. What's your bloody secret?
What's your bloody...
Well put, boy. We are all going to fight soon. It's for a thing. See, all these knights are loyal to one, and he then is loyal to yet another. Oh, for some here, loyalties, but for me, going to hell together. Ah. So, you understood my little secret? Good.
Do you need a mate?
Me? Well, these battlements could use a fresh start. I don't know a bloody thing about. All I care about is a good... That reminds me of a story. Well, you see, I'm not just one for a good solid tarring. But back in my day, I was also quite... So this one time, me and my... While both sides rested for the night, there was this piece. So what did I do then? Well, in this case, it was so one kick, and all. From then on, they were without water, and not one. All because...
That's what knights do.
Knights do a lot of things.
How did you end that siege?
I looked for a wall where the mortar...
Huh.
What a strange boy.
Are you knights?
We are...
Why, you want...
Like you?
Tell you what.
Very...
What is it, boy?
The battlements are broken.
I noticed that already. Anything else?
There is a wall without...
If that's true, you have a... Now, see if you can spot what... Even better, keep an ear out for gossip about this. If we can figure out what kind of man...
Have you found Tom?
He's still trying...
Then you should go back to him and learn how he's...
What if he failed?
Well, he is stubborn. Jack, be careful.
The well is in bad repair.
It is? Yeah, very good. Well, that should do for now. And tell me if you learn anything.
The Lady Aliena's at least not a mutt like. You put. We're not having thieves.
I'd rather not. May I see the lady?
I told she prefers someone a little.
You there. What do you want? My father and I have important business.
No. The Earl is busy. If you want something...
I wonder what people think about...
Come on. The keep is right up there.
I found this in the keep's kitchen. Can you...
Shh. Oh, no. You shit. You can't just... We were messing. Put that thing away. Quick.
Alfred said he was hungry.
Where did you get that?
Just eat. There is one.
What?
There is a prince.
Oh, show me.
My lady,
Yes, Matthew?
there are 2 children downstairs, desperately wanting to see you.
Children?
A rather cheerful little girl, and an annoying boy.
Well, considering that it is my role to tend to my father's guests, I believe I can see them.
Your father let you renounce a wedding. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if you declined this as...
But...
And
we will get along. Oh, it's you. I noticed you and your parents from my window. What can I do for you? You're quite shy, aren't you? Would you like something to eat?
But they won't serve food yet.
They do what I tell them. I will have Matthew get you some bread.
Yes, please. Where's your mother?
My mother died.
Aren't you sad?
I was, but that was a long time ago. My brother Richard can't even remember her.
My mother's dead too.
When did she die?
Last week.
Oh. Who's that woman with you then?
That's my mother.
And where's your father?
I never had a father.
Where did you come from then?
From my mother. All young things come from their mother.
I think... Come on, I want to show you. Have you ever been up this high before?
No. Wow. All the people look... You must be up here every...
I used to.
Why?
We are about to make... I suppose this...
And you're sharing... I don't think that I'd ever get bored by this.
Come on, let's go back down. Matthew will take you to your parents.
How did it go?
Oh, she was so... Don't you agree, Jack?
Something tells me...
Lady Aliena is
An attack? So the Earl is planning... That's very helpful, Jim. You did a very good job. Now come along. You deserved...
Look, I'd like to give you work, but...
I just hope you're not expecting...
Why do you say that?
Your defences are in bad repair.
Be specific, man.
The mortar in your walls has come away. This leaves an opening for a crowbar, and once there's a hole, it's easy...
Anything else?
Yeah. The keep has an under... If I were attacking the keep, I'd go through that.
And if you were the Earl, how would you...
I'd have a pile of stone, ready shaped, and a supply... And a mason standing by, ready to blow...
Matthew.
Well, we have... Is that all right for you all?
Of course.
Alfred?
Why are you asking me?
Because you're a builder. I think you have...
It's fine with me.
Grab your things, everyone, and follow me. It's time we put a roof over our heads.
And thus Tom Builder had finally... Little did we know then that...
It's good you sent your brother to tell your flock in St. John's about your nomination. If you'd gone yourself, they might not have let you leave again.
There is a good chance I will return to St. John's after the election today.
Why so pessimistic?
Many of the brothers still want Remigius to become prior.
Philip.
Yes?
There was an incident with one of our novices.
What kind of incident?
Remigius caned him. He was bleeding all over.
He could barely walk, but walk he did. We called out for him, but he did not turn around. He never looked back.
He ran away?
He is not the first. And it wasn't the first time Brother Marcus was punished either.
Brother Marcus?
Yes, he stole my keys and food. You reported him to Remigius.
I did, but he is practically a child.
Remigius really goes too far.
Last year he hit a novice. The poor soul became deaf in one ear.
Tell me, Philip, what will be the first thing that you do when you're elected?
We must become self-sufficient and pay off our debts.
Yes, we must.
It will take years of hard work.
You just keep doing what you... And we will teach the brothers out there.
You cannot go in there.
What was that?
Who are these people? Hey! Step back. Step back.
What is going on?
Soldiers?
Did they start a war again? Those fools.
Philip! It's Francis. They have Francis.
Francis.
They said they're looking for someone.
They were questioning...
What is happening?
Return to your brothers, Mike. We'll question you soon. Brother Philip, I'm afraid these soldiers... He has just arrived. Two...
No.
What's your name? It would be easier for us all if you just came with us.
What about the child? Is it yours?
Francis.
Like it or not, you'll be coming with us.
We were looking for you.
What are you doing here? Who is that?
I found him.
Hey!
Hey! We fed him goat's milk in St. John's. Johnny... He says he...
He was always...
Hey!
Philip, you must not tell these men my name. My Lord Robert of Gloucester believes me to be in Winchester.
I gave the letter to...
May God have mercy on us.
What is it?
These men are with the bishop.
The bishop is...
Hey, you You should listen when you spoke. Who are you? And what about the church?
Did you make it? Did you... By God, you look so... Oh, come on.
A name. Or both of your names. Come on, you two.
The child is under my...
Oh, is...
Good for you. What's your name? And don't pretend you can't talk, because I'm sick of this.
I am Philip. Philip...
It's him we're looking for, not...
Monks.
We were looking for... Bishop Wailerun wants to...
Oh.
We found him. He's here.
I found the monk. Go on, monk. We'll all keep...
You will be safe.
He's expecting you, monk.
Go on, monk.
That's him! That's the monk!
Tell the bishop! I thought he would at least be taller than me.
What is going on here, Philip?
I don't know.
He's expecting you, monk.
Sancta Maria Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus. E che venit cum nubibus et vi... Et qui eum pupugerunt.
Philip. There you are.
The Right Reverend Bishop Wailerun Bygot.
Philip and I are already acquainted.
You were looking for me, my bishop?
I was. Remigius, Philip does look distressed, does he not?
Yes.
Tell me, what is...
Soldiers have invaded the priory.
Invaded? Oh, of course. I have gotten too used to the presence of the work of a bishop. The reason why these men are out is your letter, Philip. As I suspected, it did convince my allies to go. These allies of mine insisted that their knight should accompany me.
I understand.
Philip, I have the feeling that right here, and in the eye of that storm, you. Around you, things begin, don't they, Remigius?
Yes.
But there is one important...
There is?
You did not mention that you... The brothers here will elect their new prior.
The election will take place in a few hours.
We need a strong prior. James was my friend. But we are in agreement on these...
Of course, Right Rep. The bishop and I...
Very well. Now, what will be the subject of...
I think what I beg your forgiveness.
Most of your brothers agree with me on this matter. Remigius has talked to them.
As will I. And I will support you in your...
A role you have fulfilled wonderfully in the past.
My bishop?
Philip of... You will be the new...
In humbleness, I stand before you, most humbled by your trust and humbled by the great tasks ahead of us. We must restore Kingsbridge to do justice to the glory of God and to his mercy. The desperate and the hopeless everywhere shall hear our bells. They shall see our towering cathedral. Our great church will become a guiding light, but first and foremost, through our actions and our faith, we ourselves shall be such a light to the lost, the hurt, and the suffering on their path to God.
The Earl of Shiring is not in attendance, it seems.
He is not. Shameful. He's busy preparing his siege on Winchester.
I trust he does not know we are about to foil his plans, Percy.
Answer the bishop, my husband.
No, he does not expect us, not at all. My men are ready.
So is our son.
Excellent. Excellent.
There you are. What's the matter?
Did I have a father?
Yes. Everyone has a father.
What happened to him?
He died before you were born.
How could he be my father if he died before I was born?
Babies grow from a seed. The seed comes out of a man's prick and is planted in a woman's cunny. Then the seed grows into a baby in her belly, and when it's ready, it comes out.
Why did you never...
I needed you to be old. Trust me, once the time is right, I promise.
What was my father's name?
Jack, the same as you. They called him Jack Sherberg.
So, if there's another Jack, I can tell people that I'm Jack Jackson?
You can. People don't always call you what you want them to, but you can try. What is that? Jack, find the others. Then hide, and don't come out till I tell you.
Oh, there are at least 200 of them at the river.
Knights, again? What colors do they wear?
They are not knights, Philip.
They say they cannot pay.
It is all right, Brother Paul.
I told them that there's a toll.
Who is your leader? Who will speak for you?
No one will speak for us, monk.
We were chased from every village.
They are out.
We are no out.
We come from Earl.
They killed our men.
By God. We cannot feed you. We barely...
We will give them
Philip, we have not...
We will give you all.
I wish I had more to...
More? We've given away almost all... What will these poor people eat?
Before they came here, they fed themselves. Surely they can do that.
There are more...
What do we do now, Philip?
Give me the rest of...
But...
Here, Philip.
Then, help to clean out the empty houses and tend to the injured.
You heard our prior, brothers.
It was the Hamleys.
They couldn't get their rotten son married to our young lady.
If there is any justice in the world...
They said the Hamleys attacked Earl's castle. The children are all... None of them...
Earl Bartholomew was a good man. How they humiliated him in front of his...
He will come to help us.
No.
But why?
A good man?
Don't move, Pa.
I can work.
What is this, Pa?
I taught my children how to make... Ah!
How do we deserve this? Why has God forsaken?
He has not forsaken.
But our children are sick.
Thank you, Prior, for your... I know there's only...
I'm not running away.
No, I'm all right. Others need it more than I.
Take it. Share. But you have to...
Thank you, Father.
Take some bread.
In Wiggly they spat on...
But I...
Take some bread for your...
This is not an... He has more bread. Please, our children, give us bread for our...
Please, give some to those
give
people
it
over
to
there.
Us. We have Why nothing. Did this happen? What did we do wrong? Our children will die in this cold.
Wake
Please,
up, Pa.
let us stay. We can work.
Philip, we are running.
Have you done as I...
We have cleared out all houses are occupied, and our brothers are...
There is still some room in the guest house. Tomorrow, we will... We need all the room we can get.
Prior Philip?
Yes?
I am Tom, Master Builder, and I...
Dear God, they look even worse than the others. Like they haven't eaten in days.
They just don't stop coming, do they?
I have worked on Salisbury Cathedral. My last employer was the Earl of Shiring himself. I know my... If you let your tower collapse, it may tear down parts of the nave. Hire me, and I'll make...
Do you not see how many that they need help as much as you do?
They all followed a profession once.
That child?
My brother found Jonathan. The poor boy would have frozen to death if it had...
Jonathan.
Look, I am sorry, but all I can offer...
I'll accept. But I'd rather earn it.
Ask God. That wouldn't be begging.
You remember what I told you about the kindness of monks? Ask God. That wouldn't...
Oh, I will pray. I will pray for a thunderbolt to...
I wonder if they refused us because...
Do they know you?
I used to live close to here.
Why can't Tom repair their church?
Well, they can't see that it's about to collapse. But no, they believe.
Maybe that monk will change his mind.
He won't.
Can I look around?
Yes, but don't be cautious of the...
What baby? What baby?
Monks may...
He will grow up to be a monk.
He will.
Martha?
Leave her, Jack. I think she deserves...
Well, I guess there are worse things than growing up close to God.
Hmm.
I am not a ghost, even if you... It's what I'll make, but you agree. That's good. You must not... Death is not... That is what...
Yes? Oh, hello.
Who is it?
The Masons. I'm sorry, but I cannot help.
Those poor souls. At least they don't have to take...
Fall over already! Move, you stupid... Move, you stupid...
Who are you? Ah. Did you see how they killed? I don't think I... We munched. Huh. You again. I don't have time for... Oh, why are they taking... It's always hearing...
Maybe it was Brother Marcus. Stealing food.
No. After that beating, he would never come back.
What if it is Prior James?
James is dead. He's still in the river. We couldn't put
I'd
him to
rather
rest.
not.
Could that be?
I will not change my mind on this matter. We will help them, all of them. Remigius, do you truly want...
We should remove us. It is for God to decide, not us.
We will help these people. We must.
Hey, what are you doing?
Remigius here is right. This is no place...
Now I remember her.
What is it now?
This woman.
Yes?
She is not...
What do you...
She's an outlaw. She's been here. Prior James warned. She is not from Earl's Castle.
But...
I doubt they are...
Young man, are you not the... What's your name?
Jack Jackson.
Son of Well then, you may go now.
He is not the builder's son. I knew it. He is her son. And of a man called Jack.
I'd rather not.
Fornicators, that's what they are. Unmarried even. That woman must be expelled from Kingsbridge.
I had no idea. I will think about it.
I wish someone would just take...
That would require a miracle.
I'm so
Come, I'll sing you a lark caught in the hunter's net sang sweeter then than ever, as if the falling melody might wing and net dissever. At dusk the hunter took his prey, the lark his freedom never. All birds and men are sure to die, but songs may live forever.